Greetings, my friends. It is I, Kolar the Unkilled. And now, let these Dark Brotherhood assassinations commence. Our first target is Narfi. After that, we will go assassinate Inodius Papias outside of Windhelm. And after that, we shall dispatch Betild in Dawnstar. Now, Narfi and Papias, we should be able to get those done relatively unseen. Betild might be a different matter. But Zdarra is not interested in clean kills here. Just get in, get the job done, and on to the next one. So, she is approaching Iverstead from the north, which is a bit unusual. Typically, I come the other direction. She has just obtained premises on, or within Fleetford, and acquired the, what's it called? The Hermit's Stump, which is surprisingly not far from here at all. Now regarding Narfi, this one, if any of them are sad, it's definitely this one. Somebody put a contract out on this poor guy.
Who are you? What do you want? If you see Rita, tell her that Narfi misses her and to come home soon. Very soon. Soon.
Yes, Rita, his sister, she's the one that puts the contract out on Narfi, isn't she? We find that out at some point through some means. I forget how. What is this? What is this? I don't recall this being here. Some sort of escape route? Is this added by TPOS2 perhaps? Or have I just been ignorant of it the whole time? Surely not. No, I'm fairly observant. Okay, let us first dispatch Narfi, and then we're gonna see where that grate leads. A rock blast ought to do the trick. Sorry, Narfi. They spotted me. Well, that's a good time to check out to see where this goes. We're going to have some bounties to pay off. Or not. We shall see. Ooh, look. I'm somehow magically deposited up here. We're up at the 7,000 steps? No, this had to have been added in, and my guess is definitely TPOS2. My friends, I have put so many hours into TPOS2, and I'm still discovering things about it. So here we have a secret way up. It looks like we're a ways up the 7,000 steps. It looks like we're nearly to the top here. So if you want to bypass, and there are mods specifically for that purpose that allow you to bypass the 7,000 steps, just look behind Narfi's house, and there you go. And then this is going to take us right back to there. But I don't want to go right back to there at the moment. That made for a rather convenient escape. Thum out to Nesbit for all the secrets that I continue to find thanks to TPOS2. It's the little things. So now we go... Let's see, let's go ahead and mark the quest. Yeah, I know right where he is. We're going to fast travel into Kynes Grove and make our way there.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Now there's a new lady in charge of the orphanage in Riften. She asked me to hand out these notices to everyone I met. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Thank you, courier. How did you find me in this? This weather's crazy. This is not good traveling weather. No, we have to wait this out. All right, my friends. We're going to wait out the bad weather. We're going to wait out this bad leather in... Did I say leather? Bad leather? Oh, it is a bit early for one of these streams today. We're going to wait this out in luxury and style, my friends.
Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire.
Ah, yes. Look at that beautiful lighting. Greetings, my friends. We are back after a good night's rest, thanks to the storm of the night before. And we are... Where are we? Clearly, Windhelm. We are on the the western side of the main bridge. And just take a look at the added content added by TPOS2. Always a pleasure to show these things off. It just has the feeling of something that should have been there the whole time. And there also is added content on the other side of the bridge as well. On the eastern side, you have more houses similar to this. And even there's a follower over there, if I remember correctly. The follower may even be a Dark Brotherhood Dunmer. Which perhaps I should go recruiting a little later. But now, my friends, we are headed up to our next target, Inodius Papius, who is at the crest of the next hill. Let's make our way there with haste.
Dogs, we need to find our way to Solitude.
Why are we even going to a wedding?
It's a fine morning to kill someone, wouldn't you say? Ah, yes, it is. So Inodius is camped out over here by this mill. And I do not recall his particular story. It's been quite some time since I've bothered to look into it. The only part of his story that I am familiar with at the moment is the part where he dies by our hands. Dies by Zdarra's hands. Alright. A quick save.
Why are you here? Get away from me!
Oh no. But you were right to be paranoid.
What? What do you mean? Oh, no! No!
Ooh. Ooh. Mammoth stew. Excellent. Wrap that up for me. And this, my friends, if you watched Kolar's last stream, is the Sanctuary of, or the Temple of Talos. Right there. Wonderful place for a Talos worshipper to be. On to the next target. And now, my friends, we get to witness some added Civil War content. Stormcloaks fighting Imperials on board ships. But we are going to let them do their thing while we go do ours. Forgot to mark the quest. Yes, we're going this way. Now let me see. Okay. Well, not particularly good traveling weather. I fast traveled to this tower, but it put me out there by those ships. But Richmond's Tower is added content. Is there any treasure? We must check for treasure. There's somebody up here. No, there isn't. Very well. There's somebody somewhere who's aggroed onto me. So I can't... Ooh, there we go. Uh-oh, it must be... an ice wolf. Gave me rock joint. Now, I know you could see that. I was just wondering how well, as viewers, you can see what's actually going on right now because of this snowstorm. I'm going to keep going this way. But I may just cut this part out if, when I view it, it ends up being too dark. So, my friends, I backtracked just a little because I realized I had passed up some more added content. In the midst of the blizzard, I couldn't see anything, but there is a dwelling over here that I'm not familiar with, so let's go check it out. And now, right before I waited until daylight, there was a ghost. There was a ghost on this island that attacked me. Just a regular ghost. So I assume that has something to do with the content that's over here. So what is this? Richmond's house. Well, just over yonder is Richmond's Tower. So I think it's safe to assume that Richmond may have been that ghost. Oh, goodness. You're a tough one. Let's... anyone else? Very well. Let us see what is inside Richmond's house. Let's do a little breaking and entering this time. There appears to be nothing but a chest. Let us check it out. Chest of great riches. Die, you scum. Thief scum, steal from us, will you? Look behind you. Die! Uh-oh. Well, I'm stealing that letter and this gold, but, Ooh!
Hides from the dead.
Oh.
The endless sleep comes for us all.
Get off of me. How many of them is there? Rock Blast is 1. Okay.
Eternal slumber awaits. I will return.
Oh, that ghost was leaving. Hey, You're cowering now? A ghost that cowers from the living? Oh, you can do better than that. I'm going to go get that one that tried to leave. If I can find him. Or her.
You dare hide from me?
You! Where are you going? Oh, no, you don't. You dare run from me? Wow. Nice. Zoom out once more to TPOS2 for completely taking me by surprise there. Actually almost crapped my own pants, so the game needs more of that sort of thing. Don't you believe? Don't you think? Yes, like I said before, still making TPOS2 discoveries. The reason why, though, my friends, a lot of people, I think, they plug in TPOS2, and then they just set out, they make it their mission to discover everything the mod adds. They go around and they do nothing but discover all these secrets, find all these places. That isn't how I play, however. Am I going the right way? Yes. So there is another added tower up here that we'll take a look at. Now the way I've always done it, I plug in TPOS2 or a mod like it, and then I just make my characters and I play Skyrim. And I make the discoveries and the encounters. They all happen organically. So, yes, there are still things... Yes, as I was saying, there are still quite a few things for me to find and discover. Just because I have not gone out and sought everything. Well, come on, guys. Fire. Fire the catapult. I'm here. I want to see it. So these Imperial soldiers were firing this catapult at something over here. Perhaps it was this tower. It looked like it was aimed at this tower. So perhaps this is some sort of a... let's see. Aslan Tower is a Stormcloak place. How do we even get up there? Is there a way into Aslan Tower? You're really going to be hostile towards me. No, you're not. Oh, let me help you with this bear. Goodness. Okay, so we've got Stormcloaks right here. They're making their landing, trying to get a foothold on this northern Sea of Ghost beach. But we're going to go away because we're not helping either Stormcloaks or Imperials. Not in this particular playthrough, we're not. Here we go. So see the Stormcloaks, they have their own catapult. Soldiers are slowly making their way over to Aslan Tower. Very nice. Nice added details, little touches of realism. And what have we here? Hey, look at this. Look at this, my friends. These appear to be funerary boats. The soldiers each have their weapon, atop which is placed their helmet. There is a statue of Talos, some money placed for them to buy some things in the afterlife, I suppose. Maybe you need money in Sovngarde. Maybe there's some shops. Well, whatever the case may be, that is an awesome touch. In fact, I'm going to make a save here because I want to come back and do some screenshots. That's brilliant. And now I see we have finally made our way. We have finally made our way over to Dawnstar. So we are just going to jog into this bay atop the water. I do love water striding. Maybe Kolar should learn water striding after all.
Looking to hire a boat?
Sure, where do you go? So he goes, okay, he can go to Solitude or Windhelm by boat. I've never taken one of those trips by boat. Only, in my experience, only to Solstheim have I traveled by boat.
Why should I hide from it? This is my family's legacy.
It's the past.
We'll be doing this later.
Lips. Let it stay there.
The museum is open.
Wow. Mythical Ages, man. Gotta love it. Every time I try to switch to a different weather mod, aside from Mythical Ages, I am always very quickly disappointed. So, anyway, there is Batilde. Shall I murder her right in front of everybody?
Who do you think we're threatening with our old war wounds? We're not soldiers anymore.
Oh man, Orin is wearing his old Legion armor. What should I make of that?
I do believe I will.
Service hall. The Legion taught us
Batilde!
I'm really not in the mood. State your business or take your leave.
My business is
Now.
your death! Oh! Catch me if you can. You know what, guard? I like your armor. I'll be taking that for myself.
Weren't expecting that, were you?
Oh, I was expecting it all right. Were you expecting a rock-throwing assassin?
Someone do something.
I mean, I always have to collect the guard armor and shields for each hold anyway, so... yeah. We'll leave the boots for now. Anyone else? They all appear to have gone to run and hide. Very well. Let's test out this new spell, shall we? Oh, now someone's hitting me. Yes. That was an awfully long loading screen, but it worked. I am back here in complete safety. Greetings, everyone. Yes, your Archmage has returned. Just had a few assassinations to take care of. Okay. I believe now we're supposed to head back to Nazir. Okay. Now, if I could set up a spell like that one that would teleport me back to the Brotherhood Sanctuary, that would be very convenient for that entire quest line. I don't know if there is such a spell, but the one that I just used was called Shalador's Beacon. Is that what it was called? I failed to take note of the name, but it is added to the game by the Mysticism Magic mod. I actually found that spell book in the Archmage's quarters, and have been waiting for the moment to try it ever since. So perhaps, just perhaps, there is a similar spell book to be found within the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. There's that one. Sithis. Night Mother's Truth. You know what? I'll look around for it later. Let us get to Nazir.
But the Night Mother is mother to all. It is her voice.
Oh.
Follow her will. Would you dare risk disobedience? And surely punishment?
Keep talking, little man, and we'll see who gets punished.
What is this?
The man has had a long journey. You can at least...
Have I joined a circus?
Mr. Cicero, I, for one, am delighted you and the Night Mother have arrived.
Nazir, there you are.
Haven't you talked to Astrid? She's by the pool greeting the Night Mother and her little jester. She has a contract for you.
She's by the fool. Oh, fine. Give me some meat. And some mead. Let's go this way. I don't see any extra books laying around.
So, is it true?
Oh, you mean in that manor house during the thunderstorm? What can I say?
Where is she? Where is Astrid? There she is.
Ah, there you are. Good. I was done speaking with that muttering fool anyway. We've got some business to discuss.
Business, you say?
I do indeed. You must go to the city of Markarth and speak with the apothecary's assistant. You'll probably find the girl's been running her mouth. Wants an ex-lover killed. She's apparently performed. Her name is Muiri. I need you to talk. Just do whatever the contact wishes. Since it's your first contract, I'll let you keep whatever Muiri pays. She'll be generous, I'm sure. They always are.
Are you going to be generous with me, Astrid? I certainly hope so.
Yes, mistress. You're the boss. For now. Ah, another member of the family. Hello, hello. So very good to meet you.
I like your knife.
Oh yes, goodbye, goodbye.
We'll talk later. Alright, my friends, here we are at Markarth. Let us go find Muiri. What an ominous looking night. Nice armor.
Bit of jewelry for your journey home.
Oh, no, you don't.
Pendant.
By the divines, the Forsworn are here in the city.
And what happened to this guy? He just collapsed.
City Guard have this all under control. There are no Forsworn here.
No Forsworn here. He took a rock to the kidney. I saw it. It was that orc. No.
The woman attacked.
Nobody saw anything.
You alright? Did you see what happened?
I saw nothing.
Another 40 to get rid of this. Some kind of note.
Yes, yes. I'll not be dealing with you. I'm on a mission. Let us go find Muiri. And you know, actually, I have yet to explore the full extent of the Markarth editions. I think I'll save that for its own separate video. But we should definitely do that soon. And I should save it for its own separate video, just because I don't yet know exactly how I'm supposed to get up there and find everything. So here's Muiri right here. I don't want to take up too much time just wandering around, you see.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Why? Well, because you're rather attractive. I mean, the Dark Brotherhood has come, Muiri.
The Dark Brotherhood. Oh,
Oh goodness.
The Black Sacrament. It actually worked?
Obviously.
What I need is for Elaine Dufont to die. I want him hunted down and murdered like the dog he is.
By Sithis.
I didn't know it when we were with each other, but Elaine is actually the leader of a band of cutthroats.
Oh, I see. You were with him, were you?
They're holed up in some old dwarven ruin. Raldbathar. It's near Windhelm. They use it as... I want you to go to that ruin, find Elaine Dufont, and kill her.
Very well.
I don't care about
it will be done.
Excellent. Once Elaine is dead, I'll pay you.
Silence, woman!
I've saved... But... there is one more thing.
Okay, what is it? I'm listening. I am listening.
If you can, I want you to kill someone else as well. You don't have to, not as part of our deal, but if you do...
You don't have to. Believe me, if you don't,
Shattershield.
She gets quite angry.
If Nilsine dies too, I'll make it worth your while.
Anything else?
I planned to kill Elaine myself, you know. Nilsine too.
You could never get to him.
I even brewed a spell. Just coat your weapon with it. Then, you get the idea. Make them all pay for what they've done to me.
That will not be necessary. I'll get to Elaine.
Tacitus.
No worries.
What is this? A nail? I'm sorry.
Gorza? What are you backing away for? Come here. What's wrong with your apprentice?
Tacitus? Poison and
Tacitus, yes.
Show him how to treat the iron.
Good old Tacitus.
If you find a book called...
I know, you're looking for a book, aren't you?
Bring it to me. Tacitus.
If I find it...
Thanks.
Excuse me. If I find it, yes. If I find it, I shall bring it to you. Tacitus. He's running away. He took the opportunity to get the hell out of there. I know how you feel, Tacitus. I've had those types of bosses before. Very well, let us go get Elaine Dufont. Now, do I have... Yes, let's do it. Let's go get him. It shan't take long. Ooh. It is particularly good, my friends. The combination of natural clouds with the current night sky that I'm running. The night sky is called Nern Belongs. The only thing I don't like about it is that it shrinks the moons. It shrinks them. Damn you. I like large fantasy moons. But what I do like is that even though they're shrunken, they have a glow. And the size of the mod is very small. There's another mod that I could add on top of this, which it's specifically for the moons. And it adds that glow while the moons are large. But it's 30-some megabytes. Which I obviously do not have room for. And not that I have a single space as it is for mods. But my friends, just so you know, back to Markarth, I will be going into here. I'll be checking out the whole entirety of the TPOS2 additions to Markarth. Because there's a lot there, and I think there's quite a bit that I have not seen before as well because of the Markarth Origins mod that I downloaded and have yet to fully explore. Okay, so we'll get to that. We might just dedicate a whole episode just to that, or maybe exploring that and a couple of other things. So for now, what are you looking at? Oh, what an airhead. I can see right through you. Sorry for the cheesiness of my humor tonight. It's been a long day. It was early when I started this video. Now it's late. I shall make no excuses. We are going to hunt down Elaine Dufont. Should I do Shatter Shield first? No, let's do her, let's see here. Okay, that's fine. We can get there relatively quickly. We'll deal with Nilsine once we've dealt with Elaine. Alain. Strange name for a fellow. Perhaps it's Ghost Horse time. Should I go get my friends? My orc enforcers? I don't think I'll need them. Nah, I won't need them. Not for this. Just some bandits. Ooh. Just some bandits. No, I shall build my army of helpers. I will teach them magic. And no one or no thing will be able to stop us. Now, where is the, I thought we could get up that way, but apparently not. Oh, a thug? A hired thug? Oh, sorry there, fella. You're just gonna have to chase me. I am not stopping for you. I'm getting a lot of things drawing in here. I'm getting trees and textures. Ah, but here we go. Here's the way up. Excellent. Nobody can catch me on the ghost horse. At some point, I'll go find the unicorn. I do love the unicorn. I noticed that there are some newer unicorn mods, which is very cool. 1K and 2K. Whoa! How did I not see you? Get out of here. I don't need my friends for this. I do not need my helpers. Ooh. Oh! Rock Blast is so much fun. Yes, it is. I don't need arrows. What am I doing? Probably my favorite of all time. My favorite Verdict of Odin video of all time. It was the one. It was years ago now. It was probably 2 years. Probably 2 years ago now, where he was testing out the Forbidden Magic mod. That's where I learned about it. Was watching from watching his videos, and he was using the Rock Blast and just cracking up hysterically the whole time. And well, I didn't think it was quite that funny, but it was made more so by the fact that he was just losing it. Some of you watching this, I don't know if you watched Odin in the past, you might recall that particular video was just hilarious. And that is what turned me on to the mod Forbidden Magic. But in all honesty, I mean, check this out. Oh! Rock Blast is an awesome spell. But you get so many other really great spells along with it. Now, and they're all admittedly pretty OP, you know? The thing is, they're mostly master level spells, or at least expert level spells. So you have to have either the enchantments or the magical, you have to have the mana build up in order to even use them. So it's,
Pray to Zdarra while you can.
So it's not like it's unfair. Okay, well, Dark Force can be a little unfair. And of course, Dark Force is like for the Star Wars fans among you. It's very Force-like, isn't it? That's why it's called Dark Force. And it does no damage. Except when it sends your opponents hurtling off of a cliff or otherwise fatally high precipice. But the reason why Forbidden Magic is a bit OP is because if you're set up the way that I am, and you've got the Archmage enchantment on a bunch of your stuff, you can fairly well be invincible. And even though I say invincible, you viewers have seen me die. Zdarra. You've seen Zdarra get killed, so it's entirely not invincible, just very, very powerful. Okay, so while I'm here, let's take a quick look at the detail on these SD horn candles. 1K. 1K, I'm not sure how well you can see that, but the knotwork there is quite impressive, especially for 1K, and it's a small mod, not one that I am willing to give up. And so here is where this particular dungeon branches off into, this is the, basically Raldbathar proper, the extended dungeon, but then right down here we have Elaine Dufont with his cronies. I just said cronies. Oh my goodness. You know what? Let them deal with that. I do not think that all of them combined can take on my potent Frost Atronach. Frost Friend, as Baron calls him. Isn't there more? Wait, I thought there was more guys down. He's just one guy.
God's on your side to have made it this far, whoever you are. Even I have to admit that's pretty.
Yeah, Elaine.
That's it.
There's two people here. Let's see. Take that ale. Look at his hammer. It's Aegis Bane, a unique hammer.
You had your chance to talk. You had your chance to talk.
I had my chance to talk?
You had your chance to talk.
Yes, I did. Didn't I? And now that I am taking my chance, you will indulge me. You will indulge me in Tinvok, or you will die.
This is a surprise.
Weakling.
Here we go. Die, you orc! Ah!
What were you about to call me? You called me an orc what?
I cannot rest you. No.
Weaklings. Yes, I'll be taking and keeping that. Maybe those too. Some nice clothes you've got there, Elaine. Elaine, excuse me. Yeah. So that's going to be about it. I know that there are some... Ooh, that's a good book. I love the 2920 series. My friends, I intend... once I have all of those collected, I want to go through and read them, just because I enjoy the story so much. Are you familiar with the 2920 series? Have you read those? It's probably my favorite series amongst all the lore books. And I would prefer to do that particular reading as Kolar, because Zdarra here just doesn't have as much interest in things of that nature. She is all concerned with power. Power and wealth. And power. Fine. Fine. Let's do the master lock. I've only got 27 picks. If you don't want to see me pick the master lock, then just skip through this part. I have my own system for how I do lock picking. There we go. I always start on the left-hand side of the lock because there are more symbols and things on that side of the lock face with which you can line the pickup with. So I figure it's a 50-50 shot. It's either on the right or the left. So I always start on the left and go all the way down. If it's not there, obviously it's somewhere on the right-hand side where I just have to eyeball it, basically. And that is it. We are not going to venture into Raldabathar proper this time around. We're going to leave this place. Okay, I'm going around. We're going to go back to... Oh, that's right. We have to do... we have to do Nilsine's Shatter Shield before we go back to Muiri. Alright. So, looking at the time, I'm tempted to just... This won't take long. This will not take long. Come here, courier. What are you
looking for you?
What have you got?
Something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hand. Let's see here. I've I've got a letter and a lot of gold. Something about it being your, inheritance.
Inheritance?
Sorry. I have a letter here for you. Looks like that's it.
Muiri. A letter from Muiri. I don't recall. First of all, who died? It is with great regret that we inform you of Elaine Defont's death. Okay, what mod do I have that does this? That is ridiculous. I was just bequeathed gold because I killed Elaine Dufont. Now that bothers me, and I want to know what mod I have that would grant me a letter of inheritance for his death. That is ridiculous. So this... yeah, okay. Okay, we know about that. Alright. I'm not used to getting a letter from Muiri upon completion of that. It's almost as if I had... what's going on up here? What is going on up here? Oh, it's the hired thug. Hired thugs. Hey! Leave them alone.
Get him off.
The hired thugs are after me. League Elf. Who's League Elf? Well, you know, I keep all of those letters so that whenever I run into whoever it was that issued that bounty on... oh... Jorah. Oh. Well, you won't be needing this. Alright. Okay, so where is Nilsine? You know what? We're just going to wait. We're going to do a quick wait. We're going to hammer Nilsine with a rock, and then we're going to be done. Ah, yes, there she is. Apparently we're going to do this in plain sight.
What?
Nilsine.
You need something?
Nilsine. Muiri sent me. She is quite unhappy.
Muiri? I can't believe my family trusted that backstabbing little strumpet. Tell her she's dead to us. You hear me? Dead.
Dead, yes.
I have nothing to say to you. Just leave me alone. Ah!
Ooh.
Get him! Kill him!
And here they come.
This should be good.
Who else? Who else?
Spare a coin for a poor old woman.
Yes, there we are.
Yeah!
What? What?
By the order of the Jarl. Stop right there.
No. Get him, my friends. Get him. Ah, who is this guy? Who in Oblivion expects to attack the Archmage within the College of Winterhold? What madness! What? Did you see that? Who are you? Groundskeeper Vactus, did you see that? What madness. This, my friends, is where I'm going to stop it. Once again, I remain Kolar the Unkilled. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time around.